Hey friends, I'm out here on this lake on this glorious fall afternoon, and it really is just a perfect day. I love this time of year with these colors and this time of year and that cool air. I'm sure many of you do as well. And these geese that are honking behind me. It kind of reminds me of what the Psalms tell us about how God speaks to us through creation. Psalm 19 says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the skies proclaim his handiwork. Day after day they're pouring forth speech, and night after night they're declaring knowledge. And there's no voice or language in all the earth where their words are not heard," meaning all people everywhere experience this in some way, the glory of God in creation. And creation is declaring knowledge, meaning the knowledge of God. This is something the Apostle Paul picked up on in Romans chapter 1 when he said, "For since the beginning, the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities and his divine nature have been on display through what has been made." Meaning God is telling us something about who he is and what he's like through his creation. Not just telling us, but actually the Psalms say creation is singing to us. Psalm 96 says, "The fields will clap their hands with joy, and the trees of the fields will burst forth in song." I love that image. And by the way, that's an image that C.S. Lewis picked up on in his Chronicles of Narnia, when Narnia is under the spell of the White Witch, where it's always winter and never Christmas. What could be worse than that? But when Aslan breaks the spell by sacrificing himself at the stone table, we're told that death begins working backwards and Narnia begins to come alive again. And one of the ways that we know Narnia is awakened is the trees of Narnia begin to sing. Well, these trees aren't actually singing, but the Psalms tell us they are, in a sense. And this time of year in the fall, with the colors changing, it does feel like there's a song going on in creation. Most of us are a little bit busy and distracted and we miss it. But every now and then, if we're paying attention, creation and the beauty of the world pricks our heart. It moves us. For me, it's this time of year. But even the beauty of fall is tinged with sadness for me because I know it doesn't last. As I see the leaves turn and begin to fall, I'm sad because I know that soon those branches will be bare and that cold winds of winter will blow. But also that doesn't last. And the seasons turning are also telling us something about how we're made and who we're made for. Because even the greatest beauty in this life is temporary. It's not meant to be ultimate. It's pointing us to the one who is eternal, the one who satisfies all of our needs. And I think this is something that many of us get wrong. We're looking for beauty in this life as an ultimate fulfillment, and it can't be. C.S. Lewis called this longing joy. He doesn't mean fleeting happiness. He meant a deep ache, a longing for something that nothing in this earth or this life can quite satisfy, but only God can. In other words, the beauty of fall is a signpost to the God who made the seasons and made everything beautiful in its time. And so I want to encourage you, may God grow in you, awaken in you that ache for him that this world brings. And may you find the fulfillment that only he can bring, because he is the one who made all the beauty, who made you, and who made you for him.